Man, you have your hands in everything. You are on CSI Cyber, doing your thing, also making music. But how is it joining the cast of CSI Cyber?
Oh man, it's incredible to be, man, just to be in the family, just to say you get a chance to wake up every day, go on set, and share a screen with an Oscar Award winner, Patricia Arquette. We got Ted Danson back on CSI Cyber with us this time, so it's going to be kind of interesting because, you know, they have the movie that's coming out, but to have Ted come and join us with Patricia, I mean, it's going to get real. So I'm very excited about it, and it feels good. Like I said, it feels good. So far in my acting crowd, been able to work with some great people, and hopefully it can continue on.
And I know you can't tell us a lot of what's going to be coming up, but give like the fans a little bit sneak preview of what your character is going to have happen on the show.
Well, I can tell you now is I used to dress like this on the show, and now I'm definitely not in the suit and tie wear anymore. Expect to know who the characters are outside of the workplace. I feel like that's one thing that we tackling this season that we kind of didn't do last season, is bringing the viewers, bringing them to us, bringing us closer to them. You know what I'm saying? Making us more relatable. That's going to make them continue and want to watch every Sunday at 10. So that was the main focus, on bringing these characters to life and making them become more real. How are these guys when they clock out? Because that's true. Everybody's not a cop 24 hours in a day.
Right.
You do got to clock out and go home. People got kids, and we want to know how those relationships are at home and how those interfere with the workplace. You know, can Nelson work with family issues at home? Well, that's, you know what I mean? So, and we tackle a lot of crazy subjects this time. We deal with cyber stuff as well, but it's some, like this episode 3 that we're about to be on. It's heavy stuff. I can't wait for the people to see it.
And then you also obviously are doing music as well. And how do you balance both things? I mean, I can imagine that your schedule is pretty packed with acting all the time. How do you get into the studio and get your tracks laid out too?
Yeah, well, I do a great job at like doing everything ahead of time. So I knew that I had to come back and film. So during my hiatus, I just made sure I recorded maybe like 30 records, 40 records, knocked out some videos. I did a video in Australia right before I came back to film, like the week before we came back to start filming. I had already shot like 2 videos, one in Miami and one in Australia. The one in Miami, which is Jermaine Dupri's first single, Where You At, that's going to be out next week on the 18th. That premieres on Vivo on the 18th, so they can get ready for that. And then after that, it's going to be my project, my EP that I'm working on, and we're going to talk about that one a little later. Now ain't the time. The title is kind of inappropriate, but you know, it's appropriate for me, but for some it might be a little inappropriate. But I can't wait to release it. It's going to be some dope stuff.
And I know you're a family man, and Labor Day is coming up. You got any special plans for you and your daughter? Are you with your family?
I work so much, I didn't even know when Labor Day was coming. I get Labor Day, Memorial Day weekend. What's the other one? 4th of July. I get all of them. They all pop fireworks in the sky. They all confuse me, but I don't know. Probably just do a barbecue. I just bought my new house, so that'll be a great way to open that up. Probably invite some of the homies over and some people. Puff is my neighbor now. He only lives like 3 minutes down the block.
That's not a bad neighbor to have.
Now I might have him come over and, you know, bring some vodka over and whatnot and host the festivities for free. For free, Puff, for free, all right?
Well, congratulations, man. We love all the success you're having, and we look forward to seeing you in the future.
Thanks a lot.